What's good, y'all? I got another banger video for you guys, man. I got a banger video. This one is a breakdown. You know, I have to give you guys the transparency on how I take these trades I take every day, man. I took a W day. I'm back on my win streak, baby. Back on my win streak. I want to show you guys how I caught a W in the markets today. So I'm going to give you a small chart breakdown on US 30. I took one W and one L, but the L was first and the W was next. I made a little bit of profit today, but it's still profit, baby. Come on, money is money. And I want to show you guys how I did it. So stay tuned for more. Let's go. So let's get right into the breakdown, y'all. So this is the trade, you know. Full transparency, this is what it looks like, right? This is a trade that I caught that hit TP1, TP2. It actually went to TP3, but this is the trade that got stopped out. It got stopped out in like 2 minutes, and this trade hit TP in like another 5. Right, so in less than the whole day, like 2 trades collectively was under 10 minutes. Not gonna lie to you, but you know, I gotta clean everything up. I gotta show you guys how I break down the charts first, you know. So I gave you guys this example last week, or in another video that I had. I gave you guys this example. When you are looking for a fight, right? You want to see a professional fight. You're not going to stop at Wendy's to look for professionals to be fighting in Wendy's. You're not going to go stop at McDonald's to look for professionals to fight at McDonald's. You're not going to go anywhere besides like an arena, a gym, or like, yeah, arena or a gym, like somewhere that has karate, martial arts, whatever, boxing. You're going to go to these specific areas to wait, to look for a fight, to look for people to be having combat training. You're not, you know, there's no fights in, there is probably fights, but there's amateurs. Amateurs fight in McDonald's. Amateurs fight in Wendy's, right? People who just street fight in Wendy's or whatever the case is. But if you want a real fight, you want to watch a real fight, you go to the stadiums, the arenas, the gyms to watch the real fights. So when I mark off my areas of interest, these are the areas that I call arenas, or the stadiums, or the boxing gyms, or whatever, that I look for a fight. It's only in those areas that I'm willing to bet my money. In no other areas am I willing to bet my money. I only bet when I get to these areas because I want to see who's fighting. I want to put my money up on people in the arena, not at McDonald's. I want to see a fight at the arena. So let's draw up the charts now. I'm not going to draw up too much. I like to do like 2 or 3 below, 2 or 3 above price. So let me do the bar replay tool. Bar replay tool. Let's do this. Boom. So we're going to have this right here. I had an area of interest right here. Let's make that purple. Another area of interest up here. So all of my areas of interest for the 1 hour time frame is usually purple. I had an area of interest here. I think I had an area of interest here. I think I did. Yeah, right here. That you can see structure. So this, all I do is use structure to draw my areas of interest. Why structure? Because structure shows where price has shown signs of reversals, of continuations, whatever. So if you see up here, when it came up here, it dropped back down here. When it came down here, it pushed up and created a new lower high. When it came up here, it dropped and broke this lower low. That's the last previous low low to create a new lower low. Guess what? When price came back up, where did it stop at? Oh. It stopped right here next to where that price came and had a new lower low. Previous lower low turned into resistance. So the support turned into resistance. So boom, it dropped back down and created some support right here. You could see the indecision right here. You could see where price had an indecision, a fight, right? Price even dropped even lower right here and then came back up. Now it's here. And you could see that it's still stuck right here. So something is happening right here, right? It's an area that I want to pay attention to. Let's drop down to the 15-minute area. 15-minute time frame to show you my areas of interest that I would like to draw up. So now I see that more people are actually tapping into the videos. I have to go into more detail, right? I gotta give you guys more value because I feel like, so that area of interest that I drew, I actually don't like it. So I removed it just now. On that 1 hour, I didn't like that one in the middle. So I'm just gonna keep this. But yeah, I feel like I have to do more now. I have to service you guys. I gotta service my supporters. I gotta give you guys more value now. I felt like I wasn't giving value to people, or people weren't watching my videos, but now I see that people are actually tapping in and, you know, learning from my concepts. Like, I got to give you guys more value now. So same thing. You see from the highs up here, which was the lows at one point, came up here, found some support, which turned into resistance. Boom, it dropped down. What it did, boom, created support. Boom, created support. Boom. That's all structure, baby. That's all structure right there. Right there is all structure. So I'm going to draw off these highs right here, because price is actually right there right now and is using it as a support, right? So these are the main areas of interest that I got. These are the areas or the arenas that I'm looking for a fight. These only when price get to either this area, this area, this area, or this area. So it has to be purple or orange for me to look for a fight. For me to look for an entry on a trade, it has to come to these areas. It has to be tap an arena. It has to be there. I'm not going to Wendy's. In between here, these Wendy's. In between these areas, Wendy's, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's. I don't want no fast food. I want to fight. I want to see who fighting. I don't want no fast food. So I'm waiting. So boom, let's drop down to the 1 minute time frame, right? Let me show you guys how I enter. So as of lately, I stopped entering in before 9:30. I want to wait for 9:30 to happen first, and then I'll find a trade after 9:30, right? So it could be 9:31, 9:32, whatever. I'll take a trade. It doesn't matter, but not before 9:30. So let's fast forward the clips a little bit right before 9:30. This is 9:25, 9:26, 9:27, 9:28, 9:29, 9:30. Boom, 9:30. You could see. So right here at 9:30 gave me this right here. Actually gave me a trade idea. I didn't take it though. Why I didn't take it? Because I seen from the high time frame, everything looks bearish, right? If you go back to the 1 hour time frame, look, everything looks bearish. I drew it for you guys. Everything, look at it. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. It's been dropping for a whole week now. So I'm not primarily looking for buys. I'm looking to go with the ocean. You know, I'm just I was talking to somebody on the live today, and they were like, have you ever tried to fight a current in the ocean? It's hard as hell. You damn near die. You know how many people die trying to fight the current of the ocean? You can't fight it, really. You need a boat or something. But if you're trying to stay afloat, you just got to go with the currents. You feel me? It's just going to drag you out further and further. So this is me seeing that the current is going downwards. So I got to give it an analogy to everything that's in real life, right? So this is the ocean. The ocean is going bearish, right? It's in a bearish ocean right now. Do I want to take a bullish trade? Especially seeing how wide my stop loss would be, because my entry would be right here. My entry would be, this would be my stop loss, and this would be my entry. So that's how it would look like. Boom. Stop loss down there, TP up here. I no longer take TP1s either. TP1s is just a break even area for me. I no longer take TP1s. Why? Because I see that I have a tighter stop loss most times. So I can get more risk to reward out of the trade. And having better risk to reward from trades means that you can lose more trades. Like, you can have more losses and still be okay. So when I was in my losing streak, I was still taking one-to-ones, but my one-to-ones didn't cover nothing. It didn't cover nothing. I was taking losses. A one-to-one win, nothing. It wouldn't cover anything. I wouldn't even, like, if I would have like 2 losses back to back, and then a one trade hit 2-to-1, I just covered 2 losses. You know, I just covered 2 losses with that one trade. So essentially, I would be break even. So maybe that third day I'll be break even, and that, let's say there's 2 more days of the week. Say I take another win and then another loss, I'll still be up for the week because my risk reward is higher. Not saying nothing's wrong with one-to-ones. I took one-to-ones and I was making payouts. I was passing challenges, making payouts. If you know anything about Doyle Exchange, he has primarily been a one-to-one trader. So as I showed you guys, if I see something that works, all I gotta see that it works. That's it. I'm gonna try to find a way to apply it in my own life. If I see something that works, I'm gonna try to apply it to make it work for me. So boom, that's how I'll get in on this trade. But I'm waiting for the candle to close above, right? So price came back down. Oh, you know what? Actually, I could have gotten down here. Oh, this is a learning moment for me. I must have looked away from my chart. This is a learning moment for me. Wow, 933. I could have got here. Another candle came lower. This candle didn't close at super bullish. Ooh, with this candle, boom, I could have gotten right here. Wow, that's crazy, bro. Maybe I do have to change my candles back so I can actually see the flips of the candle colors. Maybe I do. I'm learning on the job, bro. I'm learning with you guys. So as I'm learning, and I'm teaching you guys at the same time I'm learning. So boom, TP1 would have got hit, but I wouldn't have been in yet. I would have waited for price to come back and tap me in. Price came back, tapped me in. Now look at that. Boom, TP2 hit. Oh wow. Oh wow. But TP1 would have been hit, so I probably would have been break even. Probably not. I don't know. Sometimes I play around with how I go break even depending on how structure looks like. But TP1 would have been, TP2 would have been hit, TP3 would have been hit. That's tough. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the trade that I took. So price came down to this area of interest right here, right? It came to this orange box, right? You see the candle, the last candle that came here, right? This was the bearish one. So you see the bearish candle come up here. Boom. This is the bearish candle, and then this is the bullish candle. This is the bullish candle that came into the area of interest that's starting to look for fights. And then the sellers are here looking to push price lower. I want to see sellers take over, and you can see that the candle closed underneath the previous candle's body. So that means what? The sellers are now in control again. They took over. Especially they came to this area that was once maybe supplied, I don't know, supply or resistance, I'm not sure. But this is the arena for the fights. And when price came up here to look for a fight, the seller said, I'm going to beat your ass. Price came back down here. So all I'm doing is right here, marking on my charts, boom. I'm waiting for price to come back in and tap me in. So that's what the price did, come back in, tap me in, but you could see, I'm going to fast forward the clips a little for you. Stop losses hit almost immediately. It's cool. First L, first trade, first L. Cool. I think I raised like 150 on this trade or whatever. You know, first trade, first L. It is what it is. I'm cool with it. It is what it is. So let's fast forward just a little bit to show you guys the next trade. So boom, price came into this next arena, this next area of interest that I'm looking for fights again. But you can see when price came here, it had no fight. Like sellers did not take over. You can see this is the last candle that came and it closed above here, but nothing closed below the body of this. So I'm like, nobody, the sellers didn't win here. The buyers are still winning. You can see the buyers win because they had another candle that closed above. So the buyers are still winning up here. So I'm like, all right, cool. Since the buyers are still winning, I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna wait for the sellers to come in and start winning. The next candle, let's see. What does that next candle look like? It looks like the buyers started winning. Hold on. It looks like at least they're equal. So the price came and closed on like at the same point that the last candle opened up at. So you can see that there was strong sellers here. Now let's look for the next candle. The next candle was my confirmation. Buyers took over. So now I'm drawing up my fibs, putting my sell limit here. I put my sell limit right here to get in when price comes back and tap me in. So I always wait for the retest. I'm not super aggressive on the entry. Like I'm not looking for the break of the candle. I'm looking for the break of the candle and the retest. So I'm looking for the strong bearish engulfing candle close, break, and then retest. So boom, it came down here. I'm waiting for the retest to tap me in to take it price back down. So we're gonna see, boom, next candle, tap me in. That's what I like to see. Tap me in. Next candle, TP1. Just that easy. 2 minutes. TP1. Stop losses break even. At this point, stop losses break even. I'm not playing no games. Stop losses break even right here. Then the next trade. Boom. Next candle, next candle, next candle. So from here, me getting tapped in was just at 10:10 to 10:18. 8 minutes. 8 minutes in between that trade. TP2 was hit. And I made back all of my losses from the original loss right here. When I took this first entry right here, I made back all of the games, right? So it's all about risk to reward with this new strategy. It's not even new. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not new. It's just a different idea of taking the same kind of strategy. Because if you look at any of my old trades from like 2 months ago, it's the same way I break down the charts. Break it down the same way. I only want to enter in these areas of interest. I just got more aggressive on how I want to enter. I want to enter as soon as the next candle or the next candle show me that the buyers or sellers have taken over in that arena, in that area of interest. I want to get in on the retest of that area. So my stop loss is super tight. You can see my stop loss here was super tight. Stop loss is like 31 pips, 31 points. Stop loss is stupid tight. You feel me? And then it dropped. So it's all about, you know, risk reward with this strategy. And you can see price even came lower than in TP2. The price went to TP3, almost to TP4 really. But it would have went all the way back to TP1, break even. You know, I'm content with TP2, so I took TP2. But that's the video. If you guys learned anything from this video, please just leave a subscribe down below. That's all I ask, man. This is all for free. I give you my time, my effort, listen. All I ask is for a subscribe, bro. That's it. Appreciate you. Till the next video. Peace out.